Peace, family. Speak about the movie Lucy. Movie a lot of people are talking about. This movie is about our DNA change. About our DNA being changed at this time. For those who are not familiar with DNA, our DNA is what makes us who we are. And at this time it's being changed. We are mutating into a different type of being. There have been many who have spoken about this change, such as Barbara Cloud back in the early 90s, who came out with a book called The Pleiadian Agenda, which has some profound information on our DNA change from the 2-strand to 12. You have Phil Valentine, who spoke about this in Light Code Transmissions series of DVDs he put out also in the early 90s. And he spoke about how the genetically altered foods was a major culprit in preventing this DNA shift. As your DNA will not interface with the cosmic forces coming in if your body is saturated with GMOs. Brother Bobby Hemmett also spoke about this shift back in the 90s, the late 90s. There have also been books such as The Family of Light, Junk DNA is Not Junk, which is a book with profound information going into the DNA and how the DNA, the junk DNA, is not junk at all, but is to be restructured. The first book that I encountered in the late 90s was Are You Becoming a Galactic Human? By Virginia Seen. Classic book on DNA transformation, also from back in the late 90s. They had made various movies about this DNA change, like Powder, Blade, which was produced over in Europe because Hollywood refused to produce it because of the content. Because Wesley Snipes was basically talking about that DNA shift. You have X-Men, which we all know they're called the mutants. And that's what we're doing. We are mutating, even though they take it to another level as far as their abilities. But the concept of the changing DNA is in the movie itself. Same thing with the movie Hulk, which deals with the gamma rays and how the gamma rays coming in change this man into a incredibly powerful being. They also went overboard with the physical, but the concept is the same. Now we have Lucy, Morgan Freeman, who plays in many movies such as this, played a leading role. We know him also as playing God, and in various other movies. I'm going to show you a clip now from the movie Lucy.
What did you do to my stomach? What's going on?
You've merely slipped a little package into your lower tummy.
And you're going to transport something very special to us.
Speak English?
No.
You speak English?
Yes.
Take me to the hospital now.
Hospital.
Somebody put a bag of drugs inside me. I need you to take it out. It's leaking.
It is estimated most human beings only use 10% of their brain's capacity. Imagine if we could access 100%. Interesting things begin to happen. Yes?
Professor Norman, my name's Lucy. I just read all your research on the human brain. It's a little rudimentary, but you're on the right track.
Thank you.
I have access to 28% of my cerebral capacity. I can feel every living thing.
Since when did you start writing Chinese?
Since an hour ago.
What happens when she reaches 100%?
I have no idea.
All this knowledge, you can unlock secrets that go beyond our universe. I'm not even sure that mankind is ready for it.
It's like all things that make me human are fading away.
As you can see, the movie was quite clear on the DNA. And the sun is a major part of that transformation. So we now are in a powerful cycle of the sun. What a fitting time to make such a movie, such as Lucy. We are becoming galactic citizens indeed. Going to also include a quick clip of the brother True Master speaking about the shift.
I show how biotechnology, which is the new revolution on the horizon, they've already realized that evolution didn't occur the way we was taught in school. Okay, you have Java, Neanderthal, Cro-Magnon, modern European, right? But what they realize now is that that was not an organic process. That was the result of the intervention of biotechnology in ancient times by our ancestors who actually engineered these people. Now, what they also understand now is that as our DNA is starting to turn on, not evolve, but reactivate itself, because there are circuit breakers in your DNA called codons. The children that's being born now have 4 additional codons activated in their DNA. So what's taking place now is a reactivation of these codons, and they realize that in order for them to keep up, they have to receive upgrades through DNA. Now, like I said, on the horizon after the information age is biotechnology. And the so-called obsolete black man will be the prime commodity and the source of all that new technology. The human, it's all based on your DNA because you are the original man, and you have encoded within your DNA information that allows you to make these shifts that's taking place right now.
Spiritual technology. Let's do our part.